Hey guys, me back to 83 out of 10. Here's my spoiler review on The Punisher One Last Kill. One thing I gotta say, John Bernthal is the Punisher. As Punisher, he is is really good in the role. And it helps that John Bernthal had a part in writing the story for the special. That shows how much love and dedication he has for the Punisher character. And even though I respect the love and dedication he has for the character, one of my biggest gripes with John Bernthal's Punisher is that he is a really good Punisher, but whenever we get to like solo stories with the Punisher, they always have to like retread the whole story of him losing his family. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't have the whole story about him losing his family from a whole conspiracy. No, I'm not saying that. But you should not keep making the story every time we keep seeing him. That's kind of like if they make a Spider-Man movie and when Uncle Ben died, it affects Peter for the entire movie and then resolves it, and then they do it for the second one, third one, and again, where it gets too repetitive. And I'm not saying Uncle Ben's death shouldn't be what drives Peter. Obviously, he should, but it shouldn't be like as big of a story and or to be retread multiple times until it feels like it just gets stale. Okay, enough rambling. The whole story is basically Punisher killing four members of the Ganucci family, and Mon Noguchi wants revenge, so he sends and everyone to just try to scope Frank. But obviously, it's the Punisher. You're not gonna kill this guy. One thing I always say is that the tell of a show or a movie or whatever media is really good if it makes me feel something. It doesn't have to make me feel happy or sad. It can make me feel so much hatred for a character, so much joy seeing this character, or so much sadness in the character. Doesn't matter. If you can make me feel something for the story or a character, you know it's a good project. And one weird thing is that they marketed this special like this would be like the epilogue of Born Again Season 2, but they don't really mention anything from Born Again Season 2. Like, sure, we see what happened to Punisher after Born Again Season 1, but none of the events of Born Again are even mentioned, which I wouldn't be saying if the marketing had marketed this as like an epilogue to Born Again Season 2. But it also does not really set up anything for Spider-Man Brand New Day, so don't come in expecting anything to set up Spider-Man Brand New Day. And yeah, that's all the thoughts I have. So if I have to give this a rating, I have to give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I see you guys later. Bye.